And we back, y'all. Episode 75. I'm here with the goddamn movement,
Yes,
but not
sir.
just any, not just any movement. OG the movement.
OG the movement. Yes, sir.
OG Butters, OG Airs, OG Bando. And we had one OG member that was not able to make it.
OG Young Pup, where you at?
Hey, see,
Sorry,
bro.
Sorry.
Come on.
You here in spirit? You here in spirit?
Yes, sir.
Hey, welcome to the
sir.
show.
It's good to be here,
Hey,
bro.
thanks for coming. OG the movement, FGP. We locked the fuck
Yes,
in now,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
OG the movement. Where did this shit come from?
Shit, OG started from, OG's
It's
like,
been a minute, bro.
it's been a while, yeah. OG started like, a lot of people think OG's like a rap group. OG really isn't a rap group. It's more just like our group of homies, you know what I'm saying? So, we all just like grew up together around Fairgrove, that area. And like, one of our homies, we're not really like that much homies with him no more, but like, we were all rapping and shit, just having fun. One day he just put like OG in front of his name, just like having fun with it. And like at the time, like YBN and all that shit was popping, like YNW and all that. And I was like riding waves and shit. And I was like, damn, I want something in front of my name for all my homies and shit.
Yeah.
And I saw he had OG, I just put it in front of my name. And it didn't really have no meaning or nothing. But then I was like thinking like a few days later, and I was like, OG, Outta Grove. So then
Outta Grove.
Outta Grove, I put the meaning behind it. And then after that, it was just OG the movement from then on.
See, I love hearing like the juices and the details, like where you got them peppers, where you got them,
Yes,
all that
sir.
shit. So like it's dope to see like instead it's not like OG as in original gangsters.
No, it's
Outta
That's a
Grove,
whole new
like
thing. It's a whole new
that's
thing.
that's even harder. Like that's even hard. I feel like you need to have some shirts that say
Dude,
Outta Grove on
we're
there.
working on it.
We're
Yeah, that's
talking
just-
about
Yeah, I
Like,
definitely
that's where
definitely
you
wear a
get it.
shirt.
This is definitely just the beginning of the movement. We're definitely just starting now to get traction. Like I've been rapping since I was like 13, but like just like the last year I've been trying to get like my name out there, doing shows and like there's like ciphers and all that type of shit.
Speaking of shows, hey, my man was the opener at the first ever Tri-City
Yes, sir.
Vintage Flea
Yeah.
Market.
That was hard. First performance.
Yeah, and it was I'll say this, man, like super professional. Like we had a big hiccup. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you about to know. Pretty much the DJ ended up being in the hospital. DJ Campus Legend. He had I think he had COVID. Something happened where he was in COVID or something like that. And basically we had to find a last minute DJ, literally last second on the fly. So shout out my man Deshaun Hayes. If you don't know, now you know. Deshaun Hayes is man, the marketing and fucking he's a connoisseur of everything. Like jewelry, metals. If you don't, hey, I got a bunch of businesses right here. So if you know what I'm saying, you ever need anything, hey, just tap in with me. I got a lot of people for a lot of different shit. But yeah, Deshaun Hayes pretty much found the DJ, and we literally were rocking out with DJ Fresco. So shout out DJ Fresco for coming through, 18 letters, and also fucking Rockstar Perp. Y'all definitely helped make
Everybody
the
showed
show.
up.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was so good.
Y'all definitely did your shit. But back to where I was going. Like super professional. I can't thank you enough for like not dipping out or
sure.
not because I understand. It's a business shit. Like we had a couple artists that were after y'all. They were like, hey, I'm supposed to be on at 12, 11:30. I'm out. I'm not performing.
I get that, but
And it's like, I do understand. So it's like,
Shit, we were all just turning up there
no,
anyway.
yeah,
so,
they like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking grateful as fuck for like any opportunity I get to do anything, like rap wise or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Been waiting for so long, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Just been waiting for a moment. So any chance to get to like, even if it's like a few people out there, just to go like, they know my name now, shit
Right,
like
10
that.
people's better than no people.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
And that shit's always hype. That shit, I love doing that shit.
y'all will definitely hear more of the OG movement because we got
Yes,
Butters
sir.
and we got OG Airs
Yes,
coming to
sir.
Volume 3. They about to bang some vibes out. So if you
Yes, sir.
don't know, you know now. Winona Park, July 31st. We turning that bitch the fuck up. I promise you.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Volume
That's
3.
all hype.
It's going nuts.
Probably gonna perform in the EP there. That'd be hard. We got a EP dropping. Fucking, we just recorded it. Fucking, we didn't even plan on making an EP.
We
but
didn't, dude. I came downstate, and he was on that rap concert shit, and me and him grew up doing this shit together. So I was like, well, fuck it, dude. Let's write some songs. And we did, dude. We busted out 6. I think wasn't it 6 songs in 2 days, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, we just
So
like
you
sat
was
down
just
to
constantly
5 songs
working.
one day.
busted them
We
out.
did 5 songs in one day. Took my kid to the park 2 different times that day. We wrote like 2 songs at each park, dude.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Y'all familiar with Future and Drake, obviously.
Yeah.
When they put out that collab, literally in like 24 hours, they made that whole tape, together.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, it's just hard. I mean, eventually we'll be doing that shit like a lot quicker, but fucking.
What do you calling the EP?
We're thinking
Still
about calling
naming
it
it?
Trips Downstate.
Oh, shit.
Because like he lives right now he lives up in Unison right now because he moved out.
I know
there,
where
like,
Munison's
years
at.
ago. Yeah,
You know, bro, that's a small ass city.
Yeah.
So
Rao.
pretty up there, though.
Rao, what's his first name? I was in the military with a dude, Jake Rao or something Rao. But literally, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've never even heard of Unison until him, and like
it's cold up there.
Yeah, it's literally up north, up north as fuck.
Michigan.
Summertime
Oh,
is
so nice.
beautiful.
It's gonna be so fun in the summer, dude.
You guys ever thought about like throwing a show out there?
That'd be
I
dope.
mean, that'd be hard, but
I feel like
don't
a
know
lot
enough
of people would
up there
show.
yet,
I
you
feel like
know?
a lot of
There
people
is
would
shit
show
out
up.
there.
No.
There's not, dude.
How many like what's the population up there?
I don't even know, dude.
But the thing is people are always looking for stuff like that.
Right,
to do
looking
up
for shit to
there.
do.
Yeah, no,
So
it'd be
like that's what
super
I'm saying. I
fun.
feel like if there was
yeah.
something going down, they
They definitely
pop
pull up just
Yeah.
to see what's
That'd
up.
be
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel like we're at the point now where we can like throw our own show.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of people will show up. It'd be cool, but like I still like we need to get our name out there a little more before we start
Yeah.
like going individual and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say like, you know, just that mindset, just like getting your name out there, because there's
Yeah.
like this is another company I want you to tap in with, Excellency. So like you might have heard of them. It's shout out Troy Wheeler. He's always putting on shows, like
Yeah.
always, like whether it's a bar event and you make
Oh, yeah.
$40, playing for 15 minutes, or it's a fucking just a spot at Washington Lanes or something, like
Yeah, no, for sure. I'd definitely have to tap in with him.
yeah, I'll send you his
For
information.
sure. And honestly, like, it really, like, making money with this shit really is not a concern to me.
No,
Like,
dude, it's-
if you go through all my songs on Spotify, I probably made a total of, like, $15 for all the rap, and I don't even fucking care. I don't even touch that
It's
shit.
just a matter of time.
Yeah, I mean, the money will come, and I'm like, I want money to come on and make a career out of this shit, but it's just, I just
You
enjoy
just love
doing
it.
this. That's
It's
what
just
I'm
so
saying.
fun, dude. We just sit in his room, record music all day, dude.
And that's the best. Like, people often ask me, like, so I'll say, like, hey, let's pull up for an interview. They're like, how much? I'm like, how much? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not charging for a fucking interview.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
like,
need
for
to
a
know.
conversation?
Yeah, motherfuckers
Yeah.
need to know about your shit. They need to know about your business. They need to know about your name.
That's
You know,
what
like,
I'm saying.
and yeah.
dude.
So FGP 75, episode 75. I'm here with OG Ayers, OG
Yes,
Butters,
sir.
and OG Bando, OG The Movement. Hey, if you don't know, now you know. OG stands for Outta Grove. So
Yes, sir. OG
that
Outta Grove.
that shit is so hard to me. That shit is so hard. Y'all,
You got a tray or something?
yeah, you can roll on it. I got a tray somewhere, but.
I ain't worried about it.
But yeah, I got the speaker over here. You want to bust open one of your tracks?
Yeah, like, fucking, we can bust open some of the E EP.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's
So I know I
get a little
got
teaser going.
what's it
Come
called?
up with like
I got a little
Let's order.
a little challenge that I do for artists. It's called the Car Alarm Freestyle.
yeah, dude. I'm not
Oh,
much of a
shit.
freestyle.
I'll
like
freestyle
that.
a little bit.
This
This
freestyle
dude
is so
can
this
freestyle,
this
dude.
this freestyle beat is so hilarious. Shout out McNast and PJ for showing me this shit. It's called UE Boom 2. But yeah, this shit goes nuts. If y'all ever heard the Car Alarm Freestyle beat, y'all know a couple artists on this shit have smashed that shit. Ron P, Al James.
Yes, sir. I'm not freestyle for fun and shit, but like.
Oh yeah.
When it comes
you
to
know-
making music, I like writing my shit.
Yeah. That's the best though, is like when you actually like when people can hear that, like, damn, he like took his time and like, took his time with this track,
I mean, I've been writing shit every day. I literally write a song every day. Like, no, I
Really?
don't even try to. Yeah, I just like, cause like I'll just go on my YouTube all the time and I follow like so many small producers and shit like that. And I'll see the beats pop up. And like, I always gotta go comment on that shit. Like,
Show some love and let them know you're out
And
here.
then yeah, while I'm doing that, I'll end up listening to the beat and I'll be like, damn, then I'll just end up writing some shit. So I pretty much write every day.
Who's one person locally you want to work with?
Locally,
Because we about to make that shit happen.
from the Cypher, I want to work with YG on P for sure. He's
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
He's hard for sure.
Hey.
All the Melon Made crew for sure. Melon Made for sure. And their energy that goes crazy when
Yeah.
they're performing.
Oh,
Great vibes.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Al
Melon
James
Man.
went crazy when you performed. That shit was insane. Al James,
Yeah.
he goes crazy.
He's gonna be he's the main event for Volume 2. I'm excited
There's
for
a
that
lot
shit.
of people. I eventually want to get some shit with HBK Boom, but that'll be in the future
Yeah.
for sure. But this is one track we have. This is the first. This is gonna be the opening of the EP. It's called OG in the Cut. And in the beginning, this is his kid in the beginning. She was like,
Oh shit, you
Yeah.
gotta how many kids you got?
Just one.
Hey.
She's 2.5.
I know that dad life.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta my daughter's like 2.5 as well.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
I got a 4-year-old, a 2.5.
They're a handful at that age, ain't they?
I mean they are, but like at 3 it's way more. Like my
Mhm.
like my middle child, she's at that point like she's so
You
fucking
wanna start
bad.
that for me real quick?
She's so fucking bad. Like she's the type of girl, like my oldest, she's 4. good as hell, won't ever swear. She's got the shit down. She's an alpha. Like, she's a true leader. My middle child, man, I swear, whenever I'm not around, she loves saying motherfucker, like,
Dude,
all that shit.
My kid be like that too sometimes, I swear.
Yeah.
Not that bad though. She don't swear too much.
Yeah. Got him disciplined.
Yeah, fucking, I was in my room and I was about to record like the first verse of this. So we're about to go to like, where are we about to, I don't know.
She loves her own class. And
Where are we about to go? Was it like my baseball game?
I think it was a baseball game.
I think I was about to go to my baseball game and I was like, I loaded up the beat and we were going to record, we didn't have time, but I was like, fuck it, I'll try recording this verse real quick. And then this like daughter runs in the room and then she's like talking and I'm just like, I was thinking about cutting it out, but I was like, fuck it, I was like, alright, come here. So then she starts talking on the mic and shit like that. And she like runs in, she like runs out and she runs in and I have my headphones on. And she runs back with her like headphones on. And like, you'll hear it in this, but it's just...
Do you feel like them ad libs are like, you're gonna add more to the more stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. This is like rough cut. The EP is not finished yet.
Yeah.
But
what do you want people to know about this EP?
It's just two kids, two homies just chilling in a room making music, having fun, just enjoying shit.
It wasn't really nothing. It wasn't like nothing fancy, you know. Every song's kind of got a different vibe to it.
Yeah. So this is definitely
every song we record, we're having a good time recording this. We're just chilling, we're laughing in the back, we're taking breaks in between.
Car playing music then, for real.
Yes, sir.
It's the best way to do it, dude.
I can do something like you. I can do something like you.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I can be like you.
Yeah. Come here.
I can't do it.
You can do it.
What's that? I don't want to.
You can do it. Yeah, I'm an OG in the cut, yeah. But it's been cooking it up, yeah. Shout out my homie and Bud, yeah. I'll be there killing my town. Run up on me and I'm running you down. Now I was outside when you wasn't around. Wow. Hey, like tell me like who would've guessed? Hey, bro, they got shot with that shit in his shirt and that blood is soaked into his chest. Wow. Hey, bro, they got stuck and he's up in arrest. Shit that I did is not shit I confess. Fuck with my life and that shit was a mess, yeah. Hey, tell me the reason you left, yeah. Tell me the reason I'm stuck in the past and my feelings are up and repent. I brought to my left, told me he'd ride with that shit like a vet. Told him I got it, I'm coming correct.
Cooking it up in the scrumptious. I got the party, they lit and they jumping. Don't give a fuck and you know that we gone. And walking around smoking gas at the function. Pulling it out and they wishing we was. And cooking up good in my kitchen, I'm bad. Rolling this wood and you know that it's nothing. Started as nothing, then turned to something. Wish that I couldn't remember.
Well, y'all heard it first, Mo. They had so much goddamn power in that motherfucking song, we shut the goddamn speaker off. So it is what it is. We'll hear that shit on the. You can play it. You can still play it.
I dragged them under the ground and you know no one's coming. Got me back with a joint and a lunch bag filled up with perks and a couple of Funyuns. Got me a toolie and homies a gun, but don't even try with this rap shit just comes with being OG. Now we OG, yeah, I'm an OG in the cut,
Yeah, you got that shit's smooth.
Dude,
Smooth.
Kid's got it down, and he's got that computer shit down, bro.
Yeah. I see why you chose OG Butters. That motherfucker is buttery smooth.
Yeah, well, Butters has a lot more meaning to that.
Dude, I could take, man. So Butter started when I was a little kid. I was at my uncle's house a lot, you know, like 6.
Yeah.
Probably just drinking, deer hunting, all that shit, dude. Anyway, my uncle was like, you know, you look like Butters from South Park.
What?
When I was a little kid, dude, like 6 years old. And,
That's how it
my
happened.
whole family just started calling me Butters, dude. So that was my nickname ever since I was. Like
Did you
6,
fuck? Did you
7.
fuck with South Park even harder?
Yeah.
After that?
Well, my dad owned
He said,
the-
I love that shit.
Dude, my dad had 2 copies of the movie. He had the first 10 seasons on DVD. So I
Jesus.
grew up watching that shit, dude.
You ever see the fucking the recent episodes?
I've seen some of them. Yeah.
Yo, there's this one episode, bro. I was dying. Like it was literally like
They can do anything.
Cartman was going into like all these like restaurants and getting like free food by saying he was like a Yelp reviewer. He's like, yeah, I'm a Yelp reviewer, blah blah blah. You know, like and like the lady would come out and she's like, oh my god, there's Yelp reviewers everywhere. You know, like this couple will come in. I'm a Yelp reviewer. You know. I'm like, oh shit! Can you imagine that? Like,
There's like the whole city turning into
Yelp reviewers, yeah.
That
shit was so funny. Going down to South Park, going to leave my friends behind.
It's like the one show that isn't affected by like PC and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they literally. I think they like wait longer now to like release their shit
I probably do.
because they want to like. I feel like they really do be basing that shit on real life events.
Yeah, they definitely fucking choreograph that shit with real life events a lot.
Yeah, sure, dude.
It's a good ass show though.
So OG Bando, how did you come up with that name? Cause that, you know, Bando for me, I'm a thrifter, right?
Yeah.
And like, you know what a bando is, like abandoned house, you know,
Yeah.
like you might find some dope ass, random ass clothes in that bitch.
I mean, it's more so just, I don't know, I never really rapped or anything like that, so I never really had a reason to have a name. It's just, mainly everybody calls me OG Lando, but OG Bando is just my last name, Brabo,
Yeah.
Lando.
Kind
Bando,
of ties it
yeah.
together.
Yeah, I was just said it one day. We were like, oh, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So we just kept going.
I mean, I don't know, I've kind of had a couple different names, like our buddy Jonah, he fucking would call me like OG Lando Calrissian and shit like that, you know.
So there's a couple aliases you
Yeah.
got. Okay.
Just random stuff, because I mean, I never had like a set name.
OG Bando's fire. I can see like some
Yeah.
merch. Like I see some crazy merch with that name on it, you know, like
That's what I'm saying. That'd be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though like everybody in OG, we don't rap, we want to get like everybody interpreted with something at some point. We want to do like a
Yeah.
lot more than just music.
Yeah.
Eventually.
yeah. There's a lot of people like you heard of Chainless, right? You ever heard of Chainless?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Murder Mint Baby. That man's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, they go crazy.
super crazy. So like, you ever want to like learn some shit like how to like make a music video or something? That motherfucker's
Yeah,
always working.
Yeah, so right now I'm fucking shout out my boy No One Films. I've been working with him and shit.
What's it called? No
Yeah,
what?
he seems
No
pretty
One
chill.
Films, yeah. He's a dope ass dude. He does really good work. You can tell fucking he has a lot of potential with that shit. I can tell like in a year from now, bro, his camera work's gonna be like insane. I can just tell.
Where's he from?
He's from Saginaw.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, he said he lived like 10 minutes away from the last function you were at.
Oh shit. Damn. Yeah, that shit was. I didn't even expect that shit to be like that. I thought it was about to be like, even at a building or something. I thought that shit was about to be hype, crazy.
Yeah.
I was cold as fuck.
Well,
was
these
cold.
motherfuckers
I
forgot to tell me that it was
I should've-
outside.
I should've worn a parka.
I didn't bring a coat.
That was cold. That was
But
so dope though.
What I love about that shit is like you could really tell who's about like their craft.
So you can tell who wanted to be out
Yeah,
there,
like
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
just like even for the people that didn't perform, like, hey, this
I just
condition,
started drinking that bottle. That's
the
all
conditions
right.
are understandable, but like for the artists that perform, like that shit is like it just shows like you guys really perfect your craft and like you care about this shit.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what
like
I'm saying.
you'll fucking like I think Dirtbag Gang said it best. He's the first rapper to perform in the snow. You know, and I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, for real.
That shit was lit. That shit was lit to like see the vibes and just, you know what I'm saying, just see
Yeah,
that,
for
you know,
real.
that energy.
I didn't think about it like that, but like if you're willing to go out there and like that cold of weather and just
Facts.
belong to a few people, and
You're
just
dedicated
do it,
as
you're
fuck.
Dedicated. That's
You're dedicated
motivation.
as fuck.
So we hung out forever, dude. We even waited for HBK Boom to pull up and everything, dude.
We're shooting a music
was so
video there
fun.
too. So
Yeah, we
it
shot
was a
our
little,
first
it was a little bit more of a
music
reason to stick
video.
around for a little while. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah, he's definitely gonna blow the fuck up.
oh yeah,
out
I
of
see that
Saginaw.
shit. That's what I'm saying. He's next. I've been noticing like in general the last like 3 years, I'd say it really started like it didn't start with T Grizzly, but after T Grizzly like blew up, there was a steady wave of Michigan just getting more and more popular. And Michigan's always been popular with like music and shit like that, but like I feel like the hot spot was always like LA, New York,
Yeah.
Miami and shit like that, but it's gonna be Michigan soon.
It's
I'm
literally the
telling you.
Detroit rappers,
Mhm.
Flint rappers, Saginaw, and it's like
I'm saying.
we're like creeping into that Flint level and like
That's
creeping
what I'm
near that
saying.
Detroit.
I
Because
think
there's,
this Michigan in a whole is gonna be huge soon.
do you ever like try to get like Detroit style free beats?
I mean sometimes, but honestly, like I like doing my own style. Like my style is a lot different than any other rapper
Yeah,
out
dude,
here.
honestly,
I've been
I-
rapping to like anime type beats and shit like that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing a
He's
lot
got
of
cold
different shit.
references, dude. You just always hear random references.
But I can
in
be versatile. I can rap on anything. Like
That's what I was gonna say. Is how do you feel about like those challenges and shit where like people are, you know, saying, hey, throw 48 bars on a Detroit beat.
If
fucking,
somebody
you
sends
know.
me a
anytime,
verse,
dude.
I can spit like a verse on anything. If you give me a minute, like give me a day to
Let
sit
me
in my
write some
room
shit.
for an hour, just write some shit. Yeah, I can do some hard shit to that for sure.
Right.
But like I have more fun doing my own personal like craft things. So when I'm making my own like individual songs, I'll just find a beat that I like, you know, I can just like feel and you know shit like that.
Growing up was you like Looney Tunes?
Fuck yeah.
I
It
know
was a
you-
little. I mean, I was a little bit too old, but I definitely watched Looney Tunes. I was always into like older shows and shit like that growing up, like Flintstones and Jetsons and shit like that.
Oh, yeah,
And maybe
DirecTV,
some
that's
Tom
where
and
it was at.
Jerry.
Tom and Jerry's
Speaking
my
of-
shit.
Oh,
bro.
Speaking of Tom and Jerry,
my shit.
let's play that track next.
Tom
OG
and
airs
Jerry's
in the
my
motherfucking
shit.
cut. Tom and Jerry. If you ain't heard it, hey, you're about to hear it now. I do not own the rights to this music, but my man does, so let them fucking tunes indulge inside your earlobes and just fucking ingest that shit.
Man, it's a classic one. It's an old one.
And make sure you go follow the whole team, man. I'm gonna drop all their fucking their information. So go show some love and tap in.
So shout out my boy James Slater producing the shit.
This is that shit that I love. That shit was like, woo!
Yeah.
Like Tom and Jerry. What's up? They're going that shit was corrupt. Gotta adjust. I'm taking your order. Cherries. Oh, look at that kid, it's Aries.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
I don't even put my shit on SoundCloud anymore, honestly. I'm trying to get more views on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube
I don't
and
even have YouTube yet.
a lot of motherfuckers are getting YouTube Premium these days.
Yeah, I see that. Like, Spotify and iTunes, that shit's cool, but like, I'm not fucking paying to listen to music.
Yeah.
Personally, me personally, I don't know.
I do have Apple Music though, so like I think you get to pay the most money on Apple Music.
Yeah, I think
So
you
like
do too.
if I listen to your
Yeah.
shit, it's like a penny of you.
Yeah, some shit like that. I definitely notice like I don't look at my statistics very much at all, honestly. But when I do, like the little bit of money I do get, a lot of it's from Apple Music.
Yeah. Apple's probably like one of my favorite ways to listen to an artist. You know, like not even to knock people that like are only on SoundCloud. You know, because like I'll listen. You know, like you play me some shit, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
But like I'm not gonna download, you know, SoundCloud or like, you know, I'd say like every artist should invest in themselves to put their shit available to everybody.
Yeah,
You know,
but
that's what I gotta work on. I gotta get more accounts.
it's kind of like hard to being like an independent artist because you gotta use like third parties to get that shit, like
Facts.
DistroKid or like
Facts.
1RPM or some shit. And like I like making like I haven't been doing it the last month because I've been doing shows and shit, but I'll try to like upload a song at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? Just because I like music all the time. So if I'm doing that, like fucking, it's kind of a hassle to fucking get that shit on Spotify all the time.
So you'll like this then. So we had it was an artist named LaRussell. He's big as fuck. Like that. Shout out LaRussell. That dude's gonna be huge. He's up for the XXL Freshman of the Year right now. Yeah.
That's hard.
So we got, I think there's Babytron's up.
Babytron.
Yeah,
Babytron
LaRussell.
was crazy.
He's-
A lot of inspiration from him.
Yeah, he's from Vallejo, California. But he said this shit on the interview. It was like, you know, the interviewer asked him. He said, you know, do you feel like once a week is the perfect amount to release some shit? And LaRussell was like, I mean, honestly, he's like, if I was only posting once a week, you would only have 52 clips of what I'm doing. He's like, you know, I don't think that's enough. He's like, I need you to see it more. You know, he was just like, he was just, you know, explaining like, if I don't push this shit in your face, if I don't feed this shit to you constantly.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know?
People like, especially like if you have no clout, nobody's gonna remember you. Like if you're not like progressively trying to feed that to their fucking face, like
Yeah.
they're not gonna like, you're not gonna stand out.
What do you think is one of the biggest obstacles for an artist?
I'm for like an artist in general, for me as an artist.
Just artists in general.
Probably just getting out there. I mean, because like a lot of artists I know, a lot of people get lucky. Like you look at a lot of artists that blew up, like they had a lot of hustle, but at some point in their story they got lucky. They met
Right.
that one lucky person, or they had that one big break, and they just blew up after that. It was always forward. You know what I'm saying? So you really just got to keep pushing, and like it's not
Maybe
going
one
to be
day
a
it'll
steady
come,
road.
dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So trying to stay motivated till you get to that point is fucking hard.
It's challenging, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, but like, I mean, I don't really have problems with that so much, but I can definitely see how a lot of people do, especially like if you've been rapping for like 10 years, you know what I'm saying, and you're not getting anything out of this, like, you're like, why would you want to keep going? But at that point, you just gotta do it because you love doing it.
Right.
And I feel like if you quit doing it, you don't love doing it, and then you don't deserve to get to that next level. You know what I mean?
Right. What is being from, you know, the Fairgrove area? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot
Small
because
town,
that's my whole thing. OG, Outta Grove, it's just a small town. Like, I can't think of like I can't think of any big rappers off the top of my head that are from like a small town with a population less than 500.
Right.
Like every rapper's from a big city, Atlanta, Miami, some shit
We
like
got
that.
one like main street corner, and then there's like 3 blocks around it. And that's it.
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying,
And
bro.
it's
And there's,
mostly
like,
old people, dude. Like we're like the only kids.
Yeah, there's a
Like,
lot of
damn.
kids that
Like
like
what?
grow up in that same like kind of like genre and shit like that, you know. And they're like a lot of like they're like unrepresented type shit, you know what I'm
Do
saying?
they move away or they stay there?
I mean, if they want to do shit with their life, they move away, but most of them stay there, don't do
Damn.
shit.
I moved 6 hours, well not 6, but 5 hours away. So
And
There's exceptions.
Musician.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like some fucking like some medicine you got to take for like
Dude, for
mucus
real.
control.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta take my musicine today.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do you claim the Grove or do you claim
Oh, I claim
do you
Grove
claim
all day,
both?
dude. Every time I'm up there and I'm like every time I come downstate, I'm like every time I'm like talking to people, I'm like going home, you know.
Yeah,
Fairgrove's
Yeah,
always
it's
gonna be
OG
my
for
home.
real.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's what's lit is like it's like I mean Bay City's not like a small town, but it is, you know, like
Yeah, no,
it's
in
not
retrospect, it's small.
yeah, like
Right.
compared to like, you know, Fairgrove it's
Yeah,
fucking
dude, like,
enormous.
My
Yeah,
parents,
fucking
my parents live
massive.
not even 2 blocks from his house.
Huh?
And, like my parents live 2 blocks from his house.
Yeah.
So like, even when I just came down here, like his mom was cool. I just stayed. I've been at his house all week.
Did his mom always cook you food?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
She loves me, dude. She took care of me since I was 13
We've
years
known
old.
each other since we were like little ass kids.
That's the best when you don't gotta ask to go inside the fridge. Like, damn,
Yeah, dude.
I got
No,
multiple
it's nothing
fridges.
like
I could just
that, dude.
I could
That's
just
what I'm
free
saying.
room.
Yep.
So there's like, and that's also something good about OG is like, I look at all these other rap groups that like been like popular, like Shoreline Mafia, like YBN, like all that. They all break up because they
Yeah.
weren't really homies. They all just made music and they hung out because they made music.
Right.
Like even if like something happened between us, we had to stay together because we had no other friends.
For
Right.
real, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like-
not even that. Like we're
So
family
y'all-
at this
y'all are
point. Like,
brothers,
we have
y'all
no one
family.
else
Yeah,
to
we're
rely
brothers,
on.
that's
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying?
It's,
Right.
it's deeper than rap. It's way
Yeah,
deeper
it's
than
way
rap.
deeper, dude. Like,
I love it. I love hearing that shit because like obviously YBN Corday, like I'm a huge fucking fan.
hell
you
yeah,
know,
dude.
like
fan.
Shout out
Corday.
YBN.
like I remember going to like his concert in it was at the Blind Pig. I don't know if y'all knew. But it was at the Blind Pig. We literally paid like $40 and like met him and took a picture with him and shit. It was like $40. I was like, what
That's
the
crazy.
fuck? And then this dude blew the fuck up. I was like, how are motherfuckers not fucking with him?
Yeah,
you know,
for
like
real.
it was the Lost Boy. The Lost Boy.
Yeah, that almost crazy.
Yeah,
too.
that shit was
He
had
needs to put
top to
more
bottom.
music out.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a label thing with him, maybe. But
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
They're definitely controlling how hard he goes.
Yeah, and
Because that
this-
motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah.
You seen him on
Yeah.
freestyles?
Yeah, no, he's fucking insane on that shit. He's like,
It was like the LA Leakers freestyle. He fucking
Yeah.
snapped.
when I think of like people that can freestyle like the best, I think of like Juice WRLD, like obviously he's
Woo!
number 1 for sure. 2, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's fucking
Well, dude,
crazy.
Lil Wayne's
And then
my
probably,
brother's
like,
inspiration, bro.
Polo G's
4
pretty
days,
nuts,
probably,
that
4 days probably like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, he's up there.
Quality.
I think J. Cole gets so slept
J.
on
Cole
too.
slept on too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
yeah.
even think about J. Cole slept on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the rap people like they know that J. Cole's the coldest because of what like all the work he does. But I really think that like there's so many people that like sleep on Cole, and that was
He
probably
does.
like the hardest tour, the concert I ever been to. What was the craziest concert you ever been to?
Shit, I haven't been to many concerts, honestly.
He said the
Probably
backyard
true.
motherfucking passion, Tri-City
No,
Vintage.
no,
You're
no.
goddamn right.
No, actually, no. When I was young, my first concert I ever went to, not my first one, but when I was like young, probably like 6 or 7, I went to an Alice Cooper concert. That shit was
Damn.
fucking insane. I think it was like the only like actual concert I've ever been to.
Did he bring any crazy shit out?
Yeah, like
Ozzy biting
stilts and
fucking
shit.
bats and shit.
Yeah, no, not bad.
Dude,
Yeah, that'd be hard though.
Yo, Ozzy, you remember that shit when Ozzy bit the head off a bat?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
That shit was
remember
nuts.
shit.
It's like this motherfucker's crazy.
And my bro was like walking around on stilts and shit. And I was like, whoa. And I remember being a little kid. That's what like really like put a spark in like wanting to be a performer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm still like working on being a performer and shit like that. But you gotta get out of your like comfort zone.
Yeah, you
know?
just gotta be
Make
comfortable in that
show.
shit.
Bro, I was nervous as hell, and I was up there, and I was like, "Damn, this ain't nothing, dude. It's just like rapping around the homies, you know."
You ever heard that like saying where they say like pretend everyone's in their underwear? You know, does that help?
I never even.
He's
heard
like,
of
I don't
that, dude.
know.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. He's like, dude's got some shit stains in his tighties or something. You know, like I can't take it off my mind.
Not everybody wears underwear.
Right.
But,
Yeah, that's funny. But so do you feel like you know like you're ready to like be on stage in front of like thousands of people?
Nah, not
Is
yet.
it not yet?
I need a
I could
couple
do
more,
it.
you know.
I could do it. If
You
like,
could do it, dude.
I'd be nervous. I don't think I couldn't talk before my music started playing in front of thousands of people, but I could like turn up to my music in front of thousands of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Because once
Not-
your music starts playing, it's different.
Right.
You know,
Not
you
only
get
that, I
cocky.
don't think I could do it by myself. Like,
Yeah,
if
you got-
I
you
was
got
up
the
there
team,
with
you
him,
got the
bro,
team for sure.
Right. Like, I
Yeah.
bet you we could do that shit.
Yeah.
It'd be-
What do you feel is like?
Bro.
What do you feel is like the biggest like scare about it? You know, like about performing in front of thousands. Is it like
It's-
forgetting the
it's-
lyrics, or is it like
Not even that. It's more just like anxiety, dude. Like, I don't.
these motherfuckers
Yeah.
are watching
Yeah,
me?
dude. Like, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's not like I'm afraid they're not gonna like my shit, cause like I know my shit's hard,
Right.
but it's just anxiety. Yeah, I mean you get that many eyes on you, but I've never had that many eyes on me yet. So we'll see when that moment comes. I might just be talking shit.
Yeah, he said I might shit myself too.
I might.
But that's what's like cool, you know, like hearing that shit, because like a lot of people they might, you know, see it as like, damn, he's a performer, he don't give a fuck about stage fright, you know, or he don't, you know, and it's like when it really boils down to it, you know, like obviously that stage fright is a motherfucking real
Yeah,
shit
God.
to fight.
The only reason like some people don't get stage fright is probably because they went on stage like 100 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I think who do you have you like obviously you've seen McNast. I think McNast for me like the best stage performers around here is like McNast, even
PJ, dude,
Chainless.
PJ is hard.
Chainless is
PJ
cold.
is hard,
PJ is
yeah.
cold. Like seeing them I've seen them on like big stages too. Like
Yeah.
they literally like will do backflips. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
insane, yeah.
You know, Vark is another one that crazy performance.
Yeah,
you know,
Vark
like
was pretty hard.
you could feel that shit. Like that motherfucker will.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he'll be in that shit.
But yeah, I can tell they've been doing that shit for a minute.
Yeah,
like working at that shit. It's
What's
like,
crazy is Vark has only done like two shows, three
That's
shows.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've seen like lives of McNass and shit like that. And they just practice that shit.
Yeah, they've been doing this shit for years, just
Yeah,
so
slowly
sad.
perfecting this shit.
Yeah.
They got a
We'll get there. We'll get there.
they got a show May 7th. You know Twista?
Yeah, I remember him talking about that.
Yeah, they're
Place.
performing. They're opening up for Twista.
Yeah.
That's just gonna
That
be
shit's
nuts.
hard.
Oh, yeah,
Like I see you be going out of state and shit like that, doing shows. That's hard.
Yeah,
Eventually, I'll do shit like that for sure. But I don't know. Fucking, I'm probably gonna go out of state sometime for like college or some shit. But
yeah. Let me know, like if you're always down to perform, like whatever your schedule is, like there's a lot of
I'm
vintage.
always down for it. I'm gonna be around for a while, so fucking, I'm
Right,
always
dude, it's
anytime, anything you got going on, I'm there.
Yeah, there's some vintage events that some of the vendors like they might have artists perform like live music and shit. So
Yeah.
I definitely would
Yeah, for
toss
sure,
your name in
that'd
that
be
shit.
hard. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like I think I love what's one thing you loved about Tri-City?
About like the flea market.
Yeah.
Fucking, I just like how fucking it was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't feel like a place you're going into and you're going into a public place. You know what I'm saying? It felt like everybody there like knew each other.
Yeah.
Everybody there's turning up. You know what I'm saying? You can just sit there, chill.
A lot of good energy, dude. Like everyone
just
just
good
turned
energy,
up
good
with you,
vibes.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I fuck with it hard, dude. That's so
So
fun.
this is like a community type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We had, man, I'm sure you heard, we had like smoke complaints and all types of shit.
Yeah.
And that I called I called them back. I said, hey, you can just keep the deposit, put it towards volume 2, June 5th, we're coming back, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it was literally like, she said, well, we gotta talk about June 5th. And I said, what's going on? She's like, yeah, we might not be able to have it. We had a lot of complaints. Neighbors were complaining about the smell and the noise and the amount of parking that was going on. I'm like, well, shit. What did they expect?
It was a
People-
public event.
You
The
fucking
fuck?
bring people bikes. Everyone bring your bikes.
Flea market, the fuck?
But yeah, so they said they actually gotta talk to the board of trustees to even get us back. So
Yeah.
we won't know until May 9th is the hearing. May 10th she said she'll call me back, and I'm like, man.
we might as well get a whole new building. Then.
That's what I'm saying. So we've already we're in the works of contacting. We got 3 buildings on standby.
I mean, but honestly though, if you already got complaints for doing that, and the next ones are
It's
only
gonna
gonna
be
be better,
bigger.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You might as
just
well
wanna
get a new
place.
building anyway,
Yeah.
dude. Shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm hoping to have like I said, a bounce house, fucking arts and crafts shit
Fucking
for the
hard.
kids,
Yeah,
and then like
yeah.
inside we're gonna have like cornhole tournament type shit. We're gonna have like it's gonna be
Yeah, that'd be fucking
it's gonna be dope.
insane.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I'm excited.
Yeah, that'd be hard. The first one was hard, but that was only the first one for sure.
Yeah, like I said, it was just the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, and y'all coming back for volume 3.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
We're doing the whole EP and then an extra song we got thrown in there.
Yeah.
And we'll see. We'll probably have more songs recorded by then. We'll see what we want to
Right,
do.
yeah. We'll see.
Might have a whole new EP. Fuck it. I don't know.
What's your first song that you've ever did?
Like me, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's hard because I've been
Do you remember it?
Alright, dude. So
I kind of do, but like I started recording, right? Like I don't record professionally at all. If anybody thinks I record professionally, I fucking don't.
Right.
My setup is like my laptop and my mic, and I'll just take it wherever the fuck I want, wherever the sound sounds good, and then I'll just record. And fucking, I just use BandLab. I don't even use like FL Studio. I'm not paying $300 to fucking make music right now. I don't got $300 to fucking dish out. So, but fucking, when my first time when I started recording, I just remember I think I had like a tablet, and I'll take my phone, and I'll just play the beat on my tablet, and I'll just like record it on my camera roll, and I'll just turn it to an MP3, and that was it.
That's gas.
It's fucking, it's pretty gas.
It's the creativity and like the process behind it. You know, like it shows that like no matter what at any given time you're gonna get this shit done. You know,
for sure.
That mindset I feel like is just only gonna grow into bigger and bigger shit.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to try to get into like a studio at some point, but I don't even know how. Like, I don't even know if I'd be able to like go as hard in the studio as I do just like chilling by myself in my room type shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I remember my first couple songs. They're fucking rough. So bad, bro. I used to try rapping about like the goofiest shit, like sipping lean and shit like that, because I was like young as fuck and that's what I listened to. Yeah. So fucking, it took me a long time to like figure out like what I wanted to do in rap, and I found my like sound type shit.
So from the beginning, rapping about lean and kind of like first kind of like learning about it to now, where do you think the growth that you see the most in?
I mean,
not rapping about lean.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a lot realer in my raps now for sure, but it's not even just that. It's just like my flow wise, like I've definitely found my flow, and I've like, and I don't know, it's a hard thing to say because your flow always changes. Any rapper just had the same flow for a long time just because they're not getting better as a rapper. Like you look at any like really good rapper, every album they make, it's a different flow, it's a different vibe because they're just progressing as a rapper. So it's just all progression. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. That's a good answer. Like, because like you said, like you have to at some point level, like change the direction of where you at because your life changes. Like you're not living the same shit.
Yeah.
Like it was like last summer. We were going to the Chicago. It was like Chicago Bear Stadium, Soldier Field. Yeah. And we went to a concert for Kanye. It was like the listening party for Donda. Damn. And so we're literally like on the way there, and like we're talking about like Trippie Redd and shit. You know, like, and like I was a big ass Trippie Redd fan. Big ass fan.
Old Trippie Redd.
Old Trippie Redd, yeah.
I still love Trippie Redd.
I love him, but like the music sense, like I had to fall back a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just like. Yeah, and it was like I don't necessarily like not fuck with Trippie, but it's just like some of that shit I don't fuck with. I fuck with him as an artist.
Yeah, no, for sure. I didn't like. He wasn't one of the first people that got me into rap, but like when I first like really got into rap, he was one of those rappers I was listening to back then, like fucking his old albums and shit.
Yeah, that was we might have to play a song then. Play an old Trippie Redd song for us.
I got one.
Who? Yeah, you can if there's a backyard or you can go down. Yeah, wherever.
Let's try to play this for us.
Dude, just go type in Trippie Redd.
What's that one?
Your love's my medicine.
You scarred too deep, I can tell. You know that one?
Yeah, dude.
Scarred too deep, I can't tell.
That's not the lyrics.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If you just went to the album, you just gotta know the name of the song.
Deeply scarred.
Yeah, that album goes nuts.
This whole album is crazy.
Holes is good. There's a handful. Yo, I do not own the rights to this music. Episode 75. I'm here with OG The Movement, OG Butters, OG Airs. Hey, y'all gonna hear a lot more of these motherfuckers, man. I promise you that.
Yes, sir. Fucking just released a music video like 3 days ago. Music video with Butters coming soon.
Scarred too deep, I can't tell. I can't tell, yeah, I can't tell. You've been scarred too deep, I can't tell. I can't tell, yeah, I can't tell. You've been scarred too deep, I can't tell.
His old vocals are so crazy.
Yeah. You can just feel the pain in that motherfucking voice, like, damn. Like, even if you weren't fucking heartbroken at the time, you could just relate to that shit.
You got heartbroken.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I ain't worried about you, bitch. I ain't worried about you, bitch.
records too. I haven't heard anything about him in a long time. I'm sure he's doing the same though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what my favorite Trippie Redd song on this album is. I think it's like, he's like, I ain't got no time for that shit, but today I got time.
Oh yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, dude. That's,
No time, I think.
That's it takes time. Or something
Takes
like that.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, you was fucking crazy, cuz. Yeah.
This is such a classic.
This is like one of the songs I was like, God damn.
Like, what year was this shit came out? 4 years ago?
Ask me all my friends, ask me how gangsta I was.
Yeah.
You lucky on that day, I was acting cool, cuz. So, man, I had time for that shit. Today I got time, cuz.
You know that kid died?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, bro.
You know time is of the essence. Yeah, try, little baby. Put your feelings to the side, little baby. You got too much pride, little baby. I ain't got time yesterday, but today I got time, little baby. You been up on my mind, little baby. Shit, think you mine, little baby. Hope you shine, little baby. But this shit takes time, little baby. Yeah, he killed this shit.
Yeah, dude.
This is the Trippie that needs to stay.
Yeah, this shit. But it was like when I thought the same thing, and like my man Jordan Hayner, he said the same shit. He said the shit was like perfectly. He was like, you gotta expect, you know, like every artist to grow in some way. You know, like they can't. They got.
I feel like the word he went wrong is where like a lot of artists go wrong. They get a mainstream sound. You know what I'm saying? Like. Because this, like, you probably couldn't play this on the radio as much, and if you did, it'd be bleeped out every other word. This new shit, you can play it on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, your mom can listen to it and like it.
Right.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, dude. I don't think Trippie Redd will ever be the same.
Oh, for sure. To the bone, I got your bitch getting my phone. She want the dick on the low, yeah, I thought you should know. Said I thought you should know, run my whole fucking hood like a poet. Yeah, murder when she wrote. I said murder when she wrote. You know I took a soul, yeah, you know I took a soul. You know I took a soul, but I won't be here long. You know time is at essence. Yeah, I try, little baby.
Put your feelings to the side, little baby. You got too much pride, little baby. I ain't had time yesterday, but today I got time, little baby.
Cause you been up on my mind, little baby. I really think you mine, little baby. Hope you shine, little baby. But this shit takes time, little baby.
Maybe it just was like, oh, maybe music was so hard back then.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I think it even still does. Like a lot of people, like they jumped on the Trippie wave, like when that Topanga track hit. You know, like that. Once that Topanga track was like, oh, I love Trippie.
I didn't even fuck with that song.
It was a good one,
like,
but it was like,
it's still not.
yeah, because we know the Trippie from like start to finish. And we're like, okay, he's made better. You know, like the whole fucking. What's the name of this shit?
I feel like once people just go mainstream, dude, it's just like some people just lose it. Man.
Yeah, Topanga was like probably the market
thing is,
really
he can
going
still
mainstream.
release shit like not, you know.
Right, he can still.
could be mainstream.
Right. Put some shit on YouTube.
But he doesn't.
Right.
You just gotta go find unreleased tracks.
All I care about is that money, dude.
Facts. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Who do you have any like influences that, like non-musically that like introduced you to music? Like growing up at all? Was your mom or dad like?
Well, my mom just listened to like a lot of like R&B type shit. Like it was on the radio type shit. But my dad, cause I didn't listen to rap probably for like first like 8, 9, 10 years of my life. I listened to a lot of heavy metal.
Yeah, oh
my,
shit.
Yeah, my
Who'd
dad
you listen to?
Korn. I listened to a
Oh,
lot
shit.
of Korn. A lot of other shit too, like fucking Slipknot, all that shit. But fucking, I listened to a lot of Korn growing up, and a lot of fucking just like my mom listened to a lot of like Lucas Graham and like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I listened to all
Was
that
that
same shit.
Once I was 7 years old.
Yeah, that dude.
Like, okay.
But I remember being in the car when I was like 7 years old. You know, like
that shit was hype. It was
like,
a bop for a minute.
I was like, this hits my heart.
Yeah, he definitely like. I don't even know if he like made a huge like album or something, but that song was
He
just
made his money.
legendary.
Yeah, he made his bands, and I respect that though. Because a lot of people like. I feel a lot of people like just like make a lot of music and make a lot of money then just dip.
Yeah.
Because they probably just don't enjoy making music, which is fine. If you get your money and dip, that's what you want to do your thing.
Yeah.
You made your money, but I don't know.
That's not what you're gonna expect from OG the motherfucking movement.
No sir. OG in the movement going till death. I'll be like 80 years old making music videos, rapping.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What's one Korn song that you bar for bars, the hardest you know?
Dude, fucking anything from like the original Korn album, fucking
Dude, I was gonna say
Freak on a
Blind.
Leash,
Oh
Blind,
God.
fucking
Freak on the Leash. That's a good one.
My favorite
Yeah,
one
that's
is
not like
I love the original song too, but fucking their Pink Floyd remake, Break Out the Wall or whatever the fuck.
I'd have to hear it.
Fucking, I'll play a part of it real quick.
Nickelback was my shit for a minute. I remember listening to like System of a Down, just like
Breaking the
The
Wall.
whole-
Dude, when I was a
Softer
kid, my dad
rock,
had me on
country.
heavy metal, dude. Like
Heavy metal?
Pantera, Slipknot.
see that yeah.
shit like
I mean, I
that,
still
dude.
listen to like Pantera.
Certain
and
shit,
stuff
I
like
just
that,
I just
but
couldn't listen to
It
like.
was like the
Dude, but, like,
softer
see-
Pantera. and
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like
See,
that,
not me, dude. My dad's just fucking crazy
I can-
music, dude.
I
But
still
like
don't
once
really
I
like that
grew
screamo
like to the
shit.
age where I could listen to my own music, you know, I had a way to. Now just in the car with my dad or whatever, I started to listen to like Ti and
Yeah.
just dumb shit like that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. Ever since then, that's all I listen to is rap music now. For the
Yeah.
most part.
You remember the movie ATL?
No.
It was like with Ti and like.
I never watched the whole.
Yo, that shit's gas. Definitely recommend watching that movie.
I'll
You
check
fucked
it.
with Ti? Yeah, that movie slaps.
I don't know what Ti's up to now. That's just like you know.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's doing
I
either.
remember listening to right. I don't know, dude.
I think the first thing that really got me into rap was like Eminem, like the Recovery album. I remember my mom, like, cause we never had a car or nothing like that, so I'd always just like find like random cars and shit like that to go play this fucking album in. We had the CD, so we'd always like be like random people's houses, and I'd be like fucking just like running out, sneaking in their cars, playing the CD and shit like that.
Gas.
Just jamming the whole fucking album.
Gas.
And that was like the first time I really got introduced to rap. Then after that, it was like kind of like Mac Miller and a lot of
Mac
G-Eazy
Miller's such an
too. And
inspiration,
then
dude.
after that, it was just fucking, I just was all rap.
Yeah. Mac Miller fucking died on my birthday. This shit's
crazy.
heartbreaking.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
every
shitty
year I'm
birthday.
like, I'm literally listening to his music every year on my birthday.
Oh yeah, dude. I listen to his music every day, just in general, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to.
Go to sleep, like take a shower, anything.
There's just so much, you know, so much
Dude,
music
every
out
single
there.
album, dude. It's just you just put it on
So
and listen
good.
to it start to finish, dude.
Yeah,
They're all
Nike's on my
different,
feet. I remember like being like a
Kids.
junior in school,
Yeah,
just like
Kids is
this
so
shit's
good.
hype.
I like to wake up and listen to Kids in the morning if I'm about to get super stoned or something.
And then my senior year, I remember busting what was it, Cabin Fever 2 by Wiz.
I never listened to Wiz too much.
Oh man, that whole album slaps.
Yeah,
Cabin
Wiz for
Fever,
sure.
Cabin Fever 2, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Especially as like a stoner high schooler when I was back in the day, man. Just fucking, that was my shit. Play that shit.
Yeah,
Boom.
dude.
Hell yeah.
People don't give him a lot of credit too, but like low key, who had a lot of good songs back in the day, like maybe not like good like now in retrospect. But I mean like turning up songs like MGK,
Yeah.
like Mind of a Stoner, fucking.
Yeah, dude.
He
everyone
slept
talks
on.
about-
I think
what
a lot
I'm
of
saying.
people choose like him or Eminem, and it's like
Yeah,
y'all can both
it's
like
like-
both.
I think a lot of it's too because people like look at him sideways because he switched his whole flow. You know what I'm saying? He's like an emo
Oh yeah,
boy
he's
now.
fucking doing different
But
shit.
if you
Right,
just
right.
forget that, forget new MGK and you just go back to old MGK before he like dropped fucking Rap Devil, like that shit, he had a good career. If you want to drop Rap Devil, he had a solid career.
It's crazy to think that though. You know, like Rap Devil made him fucking, you know, change his
it really
whole game
blew
up.
him up, but
Yeah,
not in the
dude.
right way.
Right. People, yeah, definitely. I know this girl, Ashley Brantley. She literally drove from like here to like Colorado to see MGK perform.
Damn.
Yeah, so biggest MGK fan I fucking know. Shout out Ashley. Went to
Steve-O back in the day.
went to school with her ass in like 4th grade.
Yeah, dude.
Steve-O?
Steve-O. I mean, like, no, the song by MGK.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Steve-O's are too.
what was that one with fucking Waka?
Oh, I know. I forget the name. I know a song.
With
you're
that
talking
shit.
about.
Flocka Flocka?
Yeah.
That was Steve.
He went.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Steve-O? Okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit went nuts. That was the song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember getting drunk to that song when I was like super young. That shit was
I
insane.
listened to a lot of Lil Wayne too.
Lil Wayne,
Lil Wayne
for
got me
sure.
into rap. Cause like I
Wayne's
don't
a
know,
goat.
him and his songs with Eminem back in the day, you know, like Drop the World and
Yeah.
fucking, what's the other one? Can't think of it. I just remember being like 10 years old, putting that shit on the computer. As soon as my dad walked in the door, I have to shut it off real quick, you know, and fucking come yell at me.
Yeah, dude.
Did you listen to like Eminem like when it was like Slim Shady LP?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to hear like when he like beat bitches up and put them in trunks
Yeah.
and fuck yeah.
He's
Like, I was-
You
I
got the full
young, too,
Eminem.
yeah.
You got the good grasp of it.
And shit.
Yeah. dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I remember there's like this action figure that I had. It was literally like Eminem action figure, and he had like these overalls. He had a fucking chainsaw and a hockey mask, right?
Mhm.
I fucking played the shit out of that toy. I literally like when I started doing like vintage more and more.
Yeah.
That toy's like a $500 toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, I played the shit out of that bitch. Where the hell is it? I'm looking, I'm like, fuck all my wrestlers, you know, like, because wrestling action figures, they skyrocketed too, you
Dude,
know.
really,
like,
dude? I had so
Yeah.
many, I just gave
yeah,
away, dude.
same. My mom just
For
fucking
real.
gave them away. I'm like, you
I
motherfucker.
used to have a ton of Pokemon Pokemon cards are worth a lot of money. I just like lost them moving around and shit, but fucking if I still have them bitches, I'd be banking.
Yeah, I got an account,
Be famous
Super
by
Hype.
now.
Super Hype, if you got him on Instagram, Super Hype, he will buy all Pokemon related shit. That's my boy. Anytime I go to Disney, hey, literally, I met him one time at a vintage event in Holland, Michigan, right? One time. And like we literally just had like so much good energy, like the whole shit. I had like cornhole for free t-shirts, you know, like people were winning.
Yeah.
If you don't make a free cornhole, you get a piece of candy, you know? But literally like it was like people were lined the fuck up right on our booth. So like me and him kind of exchanged information, you know, like got each other's numbers, you know, started buying and trading shit. And it literally just got to the point where like he moved to Florida down in like Disneyland and shit, and like he works down there. So like he's like, hey, anytime you ever want to come here, I can get you fucking you and your family here for free.
Yeah, that's hard.
You can stay with me. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's hard.
I said I won't stay with you, but I'll definitely fucking take you up on that offer. I'll stay right near you. But yeah, it was like you just never know the type of people you'll meet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for real. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said I take any chance there or any opportunity I can to go anywhere, do anything.
Facts.
You never know who's gonna be like in the back corner just watching you.
Yeah, dude, just waiting.
Gonna fucking hit you up afterwards, being like, yo,
Yeah.
fucking
How did you guys meet?
I don't even know.
I don't either.
I think I met him just like, cause like, I probably
Are you
moved to
from
Fairgrove.
Fairgrove?
I grew up in Akron, which is like 4 miles away.
Akron and Fairgrove are pretty much the same.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah, same shit. But I mean, I'm not sure how me and Ashton met. I think honestly it was when he switched to Akron and he came to a basketball game, right?
Yeah, cause I lived in like Seaboyne for like probably like the first like. I mean, I was always moving around. I lived in Detroit for like a year. I lived in like fucking different.
You go to Detroit school?
No, I lived there.
Yeah.
It was during like, I went there for like not
He
a
said
year
he said
consecutively.
I met fucking the LeBron James.
I didn't live there for a year consecutively. I lived there for like a summer, and then I went back to there, and then I went back there for another summer because my grandpa lived out there, and like shit was just like complicated on my family and shit like that, so I just went out there. But fucking, it was like in some trailer park. I don't remember where it was, but fucking.
Hey, I grew up in a trailer park, and man, I loved it and hated it at the same time.
Yeah, I grew up in a trailer, but not in a trailer park. Like a trailer surrounded by regular houses.
Yeah.
So it was so I probably moved to like Fairgrove when I was like 9 or 10, like through foster care and shit. So then I just like switched to Akron and probably like met him at like basketball games and shit like that. And then we were like young as fuck, so we just started hanging out, smoking weed, doing dumb shit, getting in trouble with the law and shit.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Shout out
And
being
then,
kids,
I mean,
bro. Fuck.
Did you ever?
since then, just been best friends.
You got a cool mugshot? Is there a dope mugshot out there?
I never got arrested. I was on
Dude,
probation for like 6
we're good
months
at that
because
shit.
like for some shit. Fucking.
Luckily, I got out all my shit. I don't even know how.
Yeah, I was on probation for a long time for a lot of shit, but I never got like arrested. I was like 13 when it happened, so they weren't gonna like arrest me.
Yeah.
And plus, they called me like afterwards, like they went to my house and called me and shit like that. So I just like, but yeah. So I never fucking like shot nobody, got arrested or nothing like that.
Just dumb shit though, and like stupid stuff.
Yeah, just like stupid licks and shit like that.
Yeah, I got caught having sex in the fucking, and it was like the fairgrounds, basically Bay County Fairgrounds. Oh, it was terrible.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's a story though.
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, me and Troy, I don't even know how we met either, honestly. I think
Yeah,
we
you
Yeah,
gotta
just,
word
at the
that
Fairgrove
different.
Park one day, dude. I was like 13. No.
we were younger than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I met you before I met Ashton, I believe.
Yeah.
Like
So,
I knew Ashton, so like when I lived in Fairgrove for a little bit longer than he did, because I moved there when I was 10. I'm a year and a half older than he is, and he moved into the foster home now, and I'd seen him come up to church with his older brother, well, foster brother, whatever, and he was just a little kid, dude, just a little shit, bro.
Oh, fucking asshole.
Dude, he
bro.
was,
Should've
dude. I
guessed.
swear,
I was like,
I really am fucking
I
right.
played
Dick,
Pokemon and
dude.
Minecraft and shit like that, and fucking like I was just like
On the Game Boy?
Fucking, dude, yeah. When I was a kid, I had a Game Boy. I was more of like the DS era though.
DS.
But yeah, dude, I didn't really mess with him that hard, and then like a year went by, and I met him. I don't remember where we first met up, but I think it was through Landon, dude. I think I started hanging. Or
No,
was
I
it
know how I
Danny?
met you. I remember exactly how I met you. I
Tell
was
the
sitting
story,
I was sitting there taking a shit, and he just hit me up.
A
He-
fucking fat dick,
I was
he
thinking
was,
a fat
mate.
one, bro, a fat one. And bro hits me up. Butters hits me up, and he's like, "Hey," and I'm just like, "What's up?" I don't even really know this kid. I think I met him like just saw him around. Like he said, just saw him places.
Yeah,
And he was like, "You want to play basketball?"
Oh, not even that. I remember I also seen you at USA schools because we both went there before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the coldest at basketball?
That ain't me, bro.
I'm
I
the
can tell you
coldest at
that.
basketball.
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good shooter.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I used to fuck with basketball, but I don't do a lot of basketball.
I'm gonna incorporate. I'm thinking some 3-on-3 tournament type shit. Some,
That'd be hard. We run that up. We run that up. That'd be hard.
It's gonna be lit.
Hell yeah.
I'd be pitching and shit. I'd be running up baseball. I'm
Dude,
fucking.
This kid can pitch, bro.
But anyways, fucking so he just like I just went to his house and played basketball, and we weren't even really friends. We like literally would go there and I play basketball with them for like a couple hours, and then I just leave, and I do that again like the next day.
You go to hoop?
I was like 12. He was like 11.
He used to back
So
in like
your house is the hoop house.
Yeah.
That's the best house.
yeah.
Everybody
I
bikes
had a
everywhere in the
radio right
yard.
on the road and everything. Dude.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
it stayed there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Neighbors probably were motherfuckers.
Honestly, dude, the
They
dude
were
across
cool
the
about
street
it?
was
He just
kinda
stayed
weird.
outside.
He was staying outside and
Watch,
watch
dude.
us.
Yeah, the dude
Nice.
Yeah.
He had like a PTSD or something from like being out.
Bro across the
He
street.
just stand there,
He was literally
smoke
just like,
cigs.
yeah. There was
He
another. There was
He's
another.
probably
dude.
waiting for y'all to fucking make a highlight or something. You know,
There's
tell him.
another- yeah,
Was he married?
Yeah.
Huh?
Was he married or anything?
No, dude, he's
Just
just
single
like,
dude?
Yeah.
There was another dude who would
Like a
actually like.
Corvette.
He was his neighbor adjacent to him, and he would just come out and like he was super weird. He had like
Yeah,
he had some like
bro.
mental issues, but he was like 30. And keep in mind we're like 13, right?
Right.
Straight
We're
up.
like younger than this. They're like 12 at the time.
Weird.
So fucking he would just come out there and just stand there and watch us play basketball. And I didn't think it was weird then.
He was like, this
But, like,
motherfucker was
He
weird.
was kind of like he was
Anyways.
like way too close though. Like, he
Anyway,
was
so he
almost
tried to
on
be
the road
friends with
standing
us,
there.
and then fast forward probably like we're me and Landon are probably like 14, 15, and now we're trying to get drunk.
Hell
So
yeah.
we're fucking, and this dude's just like he's
Still
just-
out there.
He's still out there.
He's
He's still out there.
He's like,
So-
can you imagine Spike Lee at a game? So from like 1985 to like present day, this motherfucker's at the same spot, same time at the Knicks at the Garden. So like, I'm just imagining like he's just
Yeah.
Spike Lee of fucking
Yeah,
street basketball.
We're still out there, so we were like, "Hey, bro, you want to get us some beer?" He was like, "I got some weed." So we're smoking with him, and then he ends up getting us beer. And we're like sitting on his porch drinking beer and shit like that. We were like probably like 14. He's like 30.
Didn't even fucking.
And
It wasn't
fucking-
even a thought in the world, dude. We just thought we
We
were.
were
hard.
just
Yeah.
chilling,
Next thing you
dude.
know, a cop just like drives by, and the cop, I don't even think he was like got a call or nothing. Actually, he might have got a call, or maybe he was just driving by. But either way, a cop drives by, and he knows me and Landon. He's a small town cop. He sees us drinking beer with this old guy, and he's like,
Oh shit!
so he
Game
turns-
over.
He turns this light on me and Landon. Like, oh, we thought we were super cool. We started running. We fucking like jumped off his back porch, and we like hit around town. And like they're literally just sitting there in my house, and me and Landon are just sitting in like a
You
bush.
left your phone there,
I
bro.
left my phone at the guy's house. Either
Playing
way,
his music.
either way,
His music.
I was playing my own music. Fucking. So, anyways, me and Landon are like in a bush.
We could have had no shit,
The
but
cops are at my house, and we're just like, what do we do? Well, the cops are at my house talking to our parents, or fucking who we were living with at the time, anyways. So fucking, then we're just like, yeah. And we just walked up, and yeah.
Nothing really
first
major happened.
MIP right
No,
there.
nothing really. We got an MIP and shit, but nothing major happened from that. We just got fucking just
Yeah.
fines, fucking stupid shit.
Have to drink secretly on the low now.
Yeah, I got in a little bit more trouble because I was already like previously. I just got off probation probably like 3 months before that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I got
That's
a
why
little
we
more
thought we
trouble.
could drink.
I was like, let's go.
See, I was lucky enough. I never got like in trouble. I never
Same,
got caught.
same, dude. I never got caught with nothing.
Yeah, I
dude.
was like, sneaky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I got-
Like a
I got away with all
little
that
bunny
shit,
in the
too.
yard. Hey, speaking of bunny in the yard, hey, happy Easter. If you didn't have a good happy Easter, hope you're celebrating today. If you had to work yesterday, or a lot of people out there. So happy post Easter.
Shout out Easter. I was wearing my Easter drip at the show that fucking that one day. I wish I had a picture. I don't have a picture, but it was Easter drip.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Easter drip. I didn't even. What did you do it on purpose?
No, it was just like the colors I was
Yeah.
wearing.
He said, I didn't blend it, but I blended.
Yeah, it was pretty hard. But yeah, we used to do a lot of dumb shit when we were younger. I used to get away with a lot of shit too. But
I'll take that. I'll put this in here.
there was one time I got caught fucking selling weed in school. Cause I used to,
No. You
fucking-
too?
yeah, fucking. Well, it was like I used to sell weed all the time in school, just like for a few bucks here and there. It was no big deal. Fucking, I was putting like deodorant in a bottle or some shit like that. Nobody would say shit.
Yeah.
And this one day, fucking this one kid, I sell him weed, and he thinks he's hot shit. He starts running around like, yeah, dude, I just bought weed from fucking OG Aries. Fucking, and then fucking, the cops show up and everything, and fucking, yeah, there was like a whole thing. They thought they knew I did. I just told them I didn't. And eventually, like, because my school's so like bummy, there's no cameras in it. There is now, they just did last year, but there was no cameras in that shit. So fucking, like, I was like, you're not gonna prove I sold weed, so I just said I didn't. And then they just said,
Smoking
okay.
ciggies at the
And
thing.
they just-
So
Smoke-
we've
smoke
never
weed
had
up
this
in
problem
there.
before. OG the movement is
Dude, I
a
remember
crime.
on the
Yeah,
first
I
day of
was
school,
gonna-
I was we were on our way to a pep assembly, and 'cause it was first day of school, you know. Fucking, these two come up to me. They run up to me in the hallway. They're like, "Hey, bro, let's go smoke in the bathroom real quick. Everyone will be in the gym. They'll never know." And I'm
I
like,
didn't sell
"Dude,
weed in school,
I'm not
by the way.
fucking
I
doing
didn't
it."
sell weed.
Yeah, he's never sold weed before, guys. Anyway, fucking,
We do not incriminate ourselves.
what's
Yeah,
it?
they thought I sold weed, didn't.
Almost.
They thought he did.
Didn't.
Right, did. Anyway,
Accusations.
but it's making me not be able to tell the story now. Fuck.
He said it might be the weed.
So I was
Yeah,
still in
dude.
school, so.
They ran up to me in the hallway, dude. Let's go smoke in the bathroom. And I'm like, nah, bro, it's the first day of school, you know. That's just gonna stink. Like, hell no, dude. So I just kept walking. I was like, I'm not coming with you guys this time, dude. Not this time. And they go in there, obviously, you know.
We didn't get caught.
No, dude, they didn't do nothing. But anyway, dude, the whole school just,
Dang.
dude, it was stinky, bro. And
I
everyone
brought a
comes back from
socket,
the
like,
pep
you know,
Did anybody
for
know
like-
it was y'all?
No, dude, they came back.
Oh,
We all came
legends.
back from the pep assembly. I
What's-
ran up to these
oh,
guys,
yeah,
and
I
I was like,
remember
dude,
that.
that
Yeah,
fucking stinks.
remember when I
Like,
brought the
was telling them-
socket in the school? We smoked
bro,
it straight
we-
out the socket.
They literally had like a regular socket used for like what? Fucking,
Like working on shit, like
yeah,
ratchets
a
and
socket.
shit. Like,
You
you
just
know, like from a
stuffed
tool
weed
set.
in it.
Yeah.
And it was like,
It
look at
worked.
bag, it's probably like some goofy ass weed, but we're like, fuck, this shit's
How'd you
gas.
smoke of it?
You just put it in there, it stays in there because it's got a backing on it. You just light
Get
it
out
like
the
a
socket.
one-handed.
Hope you
Oh.
don't burn yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just like, don't hit it long. It's gonna be hot.
He said savage.
Straight up.
We definitely MacGyver some shit. You ever got caught and like blamed it on someone else?
No, because I was the type of kid where somebody else got caught and they blamed it on me.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, dude,
He
we
He said
were
I
all
was the
uh,
target.
Yeah.
Got caught for
Everyone
smoking
in school
ciggies
knew
once.
that we were the kids. If there was weed smell, they knew it was us.
Got caught with like 2 packs of ciggies.
Yeah.
That day.
Dude, they never
Yeah.
searched me, bro. I remember one time I was sitting in the office
Then
and
there's
lunch
some
sheet and
cigarettes. Yeah.
and I had all that shit in my bag. I had my pack of smokes, I had a bowl, fucking bag of weed, and fucking an army guy came in to like try and get kids to come into the army, dude, and he's just standing right there in front of me. I'm just sitting there eating my lunch, got my little string bag in front of me, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, literally, I'm just like fucking. I was paranoid as shit, dude. You know, nothing happened.
No. Yeah, they don't care. They literally like they could give
I
a
was like
fuck.
fucking 14, so like they should have fucking cared. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But whatever.
They didn't care that I was high, but
I think I say fiend, especially for like our school, because like we're in the country, so they expect like all the kids to go to the army, so they'll be coming there like fiend and like scratching for kids.
Nobody
to do
really.
it.
Oh, I
did it
bet.
before, though.
the motherfuckers get a bonus for every kid they sign. How many of these
They'll be
motherfuckers?
like, bro, you get so many bitches in the military.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's but it's so real. You know, like it's so real. You know, because like, because you're gonna get bigger, you're gonna get stronger.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
you're gonna you're gonna want to go out on weekends when the homies are going out on weekends. You're gonna want to look good. You know, you're gonna want to get your
Yeah.
haircut. You know, because you're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, there's definitely shit, but
It's like in the military, it's kind of like they like teach you how to like stay fresh.
yeah,
you know?
for sure.
But they take your money and do it too. Like here, I'm gonna take $40 from your fucking paycheck every month,
Yeah.
but you're getting a haircut every week.
They'll be fucking lowering it, and they'll be like, we'll give you $10,000 if you sign up, and I'll be like, bro, I'll spend $10,000 in like half a year.
Yeah.
Like,
I definitely could turn 10 to 50 real quick though.
oh yeah. I mean, if I'm smart about it, but like right now, I'm fucking. I just be doing what I do.
just go to work and live, bro. I don't know how to fucking make money for real.
There's so many
I
ways.
figure that shit out.
So many ways. You know, like you might be good at 8 different things, you just don't even realize
For
it.
real,
You
dude,
know,
that's
like
what I'm
hey,
saying.
he's
I
like,
gotta
yeah,
get
I did help my bro uncle with that plumbing shit. I probably could
Yeah.
fucking help with some,
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
I'll
like,
start businesses
I
too.
do that shit
Yeah.
with my dad, dude. Me and my dad got like our own little thing going, dude. Shout out David Waters, father.
What, like you guys have like Walmarts and like dollar stores and shit out there?
No,
Like,
in our
like 15
town.
minutes away from there. There's like Carroll in town, like 15 minutes away.
Oh yeah, I've been to Carroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carroll's
Yeah,
small
there's
too.
there's
Yeah.
shit in Fairgrove, I reckon. There's a corner store. No, Arab owns it.
That corner store is booming. You know that motherfucker's like, I got in here
Oh, dude,
before
he
everyone.
makes so much money.
Before
Fucking
everyone.
on the phone, but don't even know. You're just, I'm gonna go home.
Dude, he really fucks with Dashin's little brother, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, my little brother would go in there and fucking.
How old's your brother?
He's like my little foster brother. He's probably like, I think he just turned like, I don't know how old Damien is.
He's under 20. He's under 20.
Watch this. He's gonna watch this too.
I mean, he's younger than all of us.
He's 14. He just turned 14.
Is he like is he inspired by you to make music?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but like
He's super inspired.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he just
give him a few years.
So you guys are like probably are you guys the only ones making music out in that area?
I believe
Oh yeah,
so.
pretty much. I mean, there's a couple other like people that like rap a little bit here and there, but like
They're not
they
for
don't
real like
push it.
Right.
there's a difference between like making music and making music. You know what I mean?
Anybody can put a song on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah,
Are you gonna be consistent? And
that's what, yeah.
come out and put on a show when the Arctic conditions.
Yeah.
So I'm not even really like I'm not consistent at all with music, you know. But I like to be super real in my shit, dude. Like, I just like to tell stories, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you got to. I feel like it's so important. Like people expect an artist to put music out, you know, all the time. You know, like you gotta live. You know, like you gotta live so you can. You know, I feel like in my opinion,
Well,
so you
if you
can.
ain't got shit to rap about. How
I'll never force myself to make music. If I'm ever like fucking feel like, oh, I need to make a song, I'll just be like, well, if I don't want to do it right now, I'm not gonna do it because it ain't gonna sound good.
Right.
I mean, I'll just do it tomorrow or something. But I also noticed like when we started rapping, there was like a big wave of like just like stupid kids from the area that started rapping, and they were so booty. Like so many,
Big
like
buns.
the randomest like
For
white
real,
kids that like you would like just imagine just trying to like rap. It was so bad. But that kind of died down. It was like, yeah, like I said, everybody. If you're not like serious about rapping, you're not gonna stay rapping for all.
Right. Yeah, that's real. Cause like,
Straight up,
man, I know so many of like my friends. You know, like we grew up all like doing like little freestyles and shit. You know, like having fun.
Yeah.
And like I think one of us, you know, like is doing music. You know, like one of us, you know, like my buddy Danny, he's a nurse. You know, my one buddy Alex, I think he is like a manager at fucking store down there in Big Lots in Indiana. And Isaiah Marr, you ever heard of him?
No, I never heard of him.
He's an artist out of Saginaw, but we all grew up in Bay City. He's super nice.
Yeah, but like it's just like you don't have to like all do music to fucking like, you know, stay connected with each other type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I mean, if I don't blow up, if OG don't blow up, fucking it's gonna blow up. But like if it don't, then you know you gotta pay the bills somehow.
It's blowing up.
It's blowing up. But you know, I always gotta pay the bills, do something to make money.
Yeah.
So we're always gonna be doing our own things.
Yeah, I'm always gonna fucking, you know. I feel like once, because I always told myself, you know, like for these first, you know, few volumes of Tri-City Vintage, you know, I wanna do like new artists or like new, you know, duos or, you know, like poets or, you know, whatever, you know, and just kind of, you know, give like them artists, you know, and people a stage to, you know, whether sell their shit as a vendor or, you know, vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, like Tri-City Vintage is gonna be big, so like I definitely want to have you on more on future volumes. And
I'm
shit.
definitely down, bro. Just let it. I'll be there in fucking.
Bro, dude, even if
10
I'm not
hours before.
downstate, I'll always just be there anyway. It don't matter.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. And fucking chances are I'll fucking make Troy come downstate.
Bro, dude, it's nothing for me to drive to 5 hours. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. 5 hours is a good trip. That's like a trip to St. Louis or Chicago. 5.5.
Yeah, it's not a very fun drive.
It's not fun, but playing some of your music on the way makes it probably that much
usually I
better.
just listen to Mac Miller all
Troy
the
don't
way.
have
all the way?
Troy don't have no. Troy, he'll play all his music and be done within like 30 minutes.
Yeah, for real.
You gotta make more. I'm waiting for that OG Butter solo album someday.
Where's your album, bro? Like, you got no music for it, but you ain't got no album either.
I'm not gonna drop an album. I get like
We're dropping an EP.
dropping an EP. for
Is
sure.
there like a time frame when you're dropping it?
Probably right before the next concert.
No,
Yeah.
probably like a month before that, and then we'll probably drop the music video like 2 weeks before that. And
It's all gonna be dropped on this shit. So.
yeah,
Are you guys good
We're gonna
on
drop
this?
a 420.
Yeah, I'll hit it
song.
whenever.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, you good?
I'm good, dude. I got a headache. Yeah. Yes, sir.
But yeah, anything you want to tell the people?
Fucking
OG the movement.
OG the moment,
For
baby.
starters.
Fucking just dropped a music video a couple days ago. Direction. That was pretty hard. Shout out No One Films. Definitely gonna keep working with bro. He goes fucking crazy.
No One Films.
Shout out Young Pup, even though he's not here. Shout out everybody in OG. OG Butters, OG Bando, OG Aries.
Shout out my family.
And shout out Talia. Shout out everybody.
Shout out, yeah. Hell yeah.
Shout out, bro, for having us on this shit. This shit's fun as fuck.
We're gonna
all the opportunities.
We're gonna bust open in this car alarm freestyle real quick for y'all.
I'll drop a little bit.
Yeah. Save it right for the end, like the dessert. You can go on your shit. It's on YouTube as a car alarm beat. And then it's crazy. You're gonna fucking love this shit.
Beat.
Yeah, it goes like
Wow. OG in this bitch, wait. Throat scratchy as shit, wait, gotta sip on that shit, then I rap a little bit, little hoe, little bitch, bring it back, little hoe, like, what the fuck, like, talking all the shit, chopper on me, it'll bust, like, I ain't playing little hoe, never trust that hoe, like, get her one time, hopping like Mario on the shit, yeah, no Luigi in this bitch, yeah, hold it like, wait, bring it back though, yeah, hey, I was in the back though, bro, to get the shit, bring it up, sell it out, bro, yeah, hey, selling out the pack though, blowing on the pack though, we blowing on the pack, bro, like it's Pac-Man, hit you with the chop, man, with a stick, bro, running like it's running, man, yeah, I be hunting, man, yeah, brody, he be gunning, man, gunning them, running in with the effing in, one time, then again, I ain't testing them, I ain't playing with a bitch, like, I ain't stressing about a hoe on my line, get it back, I ain't playing little shorty, you a dime, like, tryna hit me up, told you I ain't got the time for this shit, ay, I'm just playing in this bitch, get it back, then I go, that's a front flip, back flip, yeah, doing acrobatics, bad bitch, party lay on the mattress, big chop, that's a semi-automatic, big chop, lay it back and then I clap it, big chop, while you talking all the shit like I'm Batman, run up with the shit, get it going like a Afghan.
Yeah!
Yes, sir. What you the moment? Just a little freestyle.
They said, DJ, run that back for OG Butters.
Oh no.
OG Butters?
I can't freestyle, dude, for real. I like actually can't.
OG Butters on freestyle?
I can't, dude. I just can't.
No fun shit? FGP with a little butter and Aries. You know what I'm saying? Get it.
OG.
Happy Easter was a day away. Get it? Yeah, we was smoking. We was toking. Episode 75. You better watch it, because you show it.
Wow, 75. Ooh, with my guys and with my guys. Ooh, run up on me, French fries. How you get hit with the shit? Don't try. I'll be with the shit with a bitch. Despise all the hoes in my past. Yeah, I throw them out, blowing on the shit. Got the pack, we gon' blow it now, roll it up. Took it up, then we send it out by the mail. Yeah, boat is falling down like the hail. We in Michigan, rapping up the shit. We from Fair Grove. Get a bad, better bitch, she a bad hoe. Yeah, I stumble, but I still pick it up though. Yeah, baby, I'll be cutthroat. Like I'm Juice WRLD, RIP though. Like a next bitch, run up, it's a free throw. On the shit, bitch, fucking with my next bitch. Yeah, I got a text from my ex bitch. Yeah, Brody riding in that Lexus, Nah, bro, you're riding in that Tonka, running with the shit, hit him down, yeah, shout out to my mama, shout out to your mama, too, chilling in the shit, she was chilling in the room, chilling with a stick, Brody chilling with a broom, boom, in the shit, run up on me, you see doom real soon, yeah, I was there past noon, I'll be there at 5, shout out to my bro, I said shout out on my guys, we up on the podcast with the shit for life, on gang.
Yeah! Hey, I think man went the hardest and the longest out of all of them. So, yeah. Every episode, everyone's got to know. Anybody coming up on the future episodes, y'all are going to hear it. Y'all going to hear it first. OG Years, Al James, and Ron P done smashed that shit.
Sir. OG the moment, baby.
Yeah,
OG for life,
I appreciate you having us out here, bro.
Yeah.
Shit was fun. Shit was turned.
Yeah, man.
Great time.
I had a blast fucking with y'all, man. We got some local business that I want to shout out to y'all. Sanucci Ha, if you don't already know, go tap in with him. Ron P, he's available, Ron P3 on Instagram. We got Too Dope, my man Timmy Too Dope in the house. He's actually 50% done, a little over 50% done with the recap of Volume 1. So y'all are gonna see some visuals from about 5 different angles. It's gonna be crazy. We got Wub, one of our sponsors. We got my man Finisher DG, Dirtbag Gang's finest. And then you already know, 989 Jersey Plug, one of our store, you know. Come on out, get plugged in today. get a 22% discount when you use the code OG the movement. You know what I'm saying? That's good for 22 days. I'm gonna do 22 days of sales. 22 for the year 2022. Hey, all gas, no brakes for this man. I'm telling y'all. We got a couple more. Hella G. Make sure you go tap in. He got a new single called Gas Hole. It's a fucking banger. We got Black Bentley Dreams. If you don't know, Flows 4. That shit's a fucking heater. And then we got local automotive. So if you need some automotive care, shout out to my man Rodney Petrowski. Deals on Deals, one of the sponsors for the event. Make sure you go tap in with them. Good work. Lot of deals on there. So and you save money. You save money. Boats and Clothes, one of the vendors. Speaking of Pantera, big ass fan. We got Chocolate Shop Vintage. She was there at the event. She sold me some assless chaps. I'm about to use those with the wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. Alive Again Vintage, homies. Hey, appreciate y'all. Stash 3D, and we got McNast.
Shout out McNast.
McNast is performing. Get your car. Make sure you're there. It's gonna be a good time. And the last but not least, the homies with the greens and the CBD and all that good shit. Green Bean, shout out Birdie, Gabe, and DJ Dropout. DJ Dropout will be the future and for all events forever now as our DJ. So DJ Dropout, appreciate you. Tri-City Vintage, appreciate you. But yeah, and I appreciate y'all again.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate
you, bro.
appreciate y'all for coming on the show. I appreciate y'all for fucking killing the fucking Oakland or Akron Fairgrove area and blowing that shit up. OG the movement.
We're blowing up the whole Michigan area soon. Just wait.
Outta the Grove. So if you don't know, now you know.
Yes, sir. OG Outta Grove. OG the movement, baby.
OG the movement, baby.
Yeah, man. Episode 75, y'all. If you don't know, now you know. These guys are you're gonna hear a lot more about them. They're gonna be in shows coming up this summer. They've already had two. They've already had 2 shows that they already did. So
Plenty more.
hey, sky's the limit. Keep working, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming through, for real.
Appreciate you having us, bro.
Go tap in and go follow them. Peace.